Chris, I'm still scratching my head, wondering how you didn't manage to win that in the end, but what did you make of it?
No, exactly that. And I think what you do is you want to go into a second half where you get a reaction from the players. I mean, credit to Rotherham, they play at a high intensity, they're a very fit side, they close down all over the pitch, and a lot of that is man to man. So it's, you've got to be a good team to play around that, or you've got to score early, which opens up the game a little bit more. I wanted a reaction second half. I got that. Certainly we had enough good chances to win, probably 2 football matches. And on a good day, we put them away, and on a difficult day, we don't. So yeah, pleased with the reaction, but certainly the game we should have won.
If it wasn't for Cyrus Christie's slip and the unfortunate penalty, it strikes me that it was a very similar game to Blackburn in that first half was pretty tense, not the most expansive. Then you come good towards the end and got your goal late on. If it had been 0-0 at that stage, it would have been very similar in terms of the game. Yeah,
I think, but it's goals that change games, and sometimes you've got to go for it that little bit more. And I think it was also a little bit of the disappointment because I do think it was a soft penalty. I'm not 100% sure that it was Cyrus that caught it.
Might have been their own player.
Yeah, well,
there
was a lot going on there, and it's a big call to make from a little bit of a distance. Certainly there were 2 involved in it, and and I think it's got to be one you've got to be 100% sure. So I'm not, I might be proved wrong, but I think that also makes the players look at that and know that they've got to have some sort of reaction from that. Sometimes when you're chasing the game, you can be a little bit braver. And I thought our work in the final third for big periods of that second half was as we wanted, and getting lots of bodies in the box and of course creating chances.
I was going to mention that. How close was that to what you want? You'll want it for 90 minutes, presumably, but it's got to sort of get in there.
Yeah, well, what I can tell you, it's incredibly difficult to get that for 90 minutes. If I think about the intensity, particularly that last half an hour, the intensity that we played the game and the bodies that we got forward, you can't. And particularly against a team that are as fit as these and work as hard as these, and part of their game is to stop us getting into the rhythm of our game, and also to create chances themselves. And certainly on the balance of play, chances created, we certainly created far more.
There must have been occasions where you thought you'd won it when you're watching on from the sideline.
Yes, I think probably the 2. Yates' header, I think his timing was absolutely perfect, and it just seemed odds on, and of course when Lewis goes round the goalkeeper. So they're the moments, but on top of that there were also other really good chances. But it wasn't our day today. What we have to make sure and do is take that into Friday night's game. What type of game that will be, I don't know. Certainly what you saw in the second half, it's impossible to have that for 90 minutes, but we want some of it.
Can I just ask you what the latest is on Kamil Grosicki? Do you know if you've got him yet?
No, I'm not aware, I must admit, and I'm not quite sure how long we will have to wait, but certainly we hope that it will be good news.
And kind of the reason for asking, that part of the reason for asking, is that today the club's had to put in a 25-man squad, haven't you, for Football League matches, which I guess for you as a new manager coming in, we've talked before about how quickly you have to make decisions. They're big decisions you have to make.
Yes, yeah. I mean, very big decisions, but that's part and parcel of what we do, and particularly when you're coming in, a period of time so close to the window and so close to the end of the window. I think all you hope is that, over a period of months, where we're playing so many games, is that you have the squad that you want, and probably more importantly is that you don't pick up injuries that will affect the squad that you've got.
And just finally from me, no Anthony Knockaert tonight. Is he okay? Just not quite ready yet?
No, he's fine. He's had 2 days training with us. He's fairly up to speed because he had played games at Fulham, but obviously not so much the league games. So no, he's in good shape, and we look forward to getting him involved.
Thank you, Chris.